My lovers, Virgo Nation and their lovers, welcome to sorry guys. All right, somebody needs to speak some kind of truth here. Welcome to your January 2021 astrological sign update. Now remember, when you're watching these readings for love, you're not just going to watch your sun sign, Virgo, their lovers. You're going to watch your sun, your moon, your Venus, and your rising sign. And then you're going to watch your person's placements in these areas, because when it comes to soul connections, the energies can be flipped or vice versa, or even mirrored, especially when you're a twin. You're working through the same issues, just at different levels of consciousness or different nuances. The song that came on for you guys is Manifest Love, Abundance, and God, I forget the whole thing. Attract money, love, and abundance with quantum waves. So whatever vibration you are sending out into the world right now, Virgo and their lovers, is attracting so many beautiful things to you, okay? Because you're vibrating in self-love. Whatever toxic situations you may have in your life, it looks like you're dealing with it and making out with the old, in with the new. So let us get into this thing. So Virgo, their lover, whoever's watching this, we're going to get a holistic view of your person. All right, I'm going to start with a message from the higher self, my divine counterparts and separation deck. All right. Then we're going to see how they're feeling, not necessarily connected to you. It's my emotional intelligence deck. Now, I shuffle all of these before I come on, but I like to do it on camera. And when we're going to look at what they're healing right now, my Wounded Warriors deck. Oh my God. That was not a good shuffle. All right, so let's see. Underneath the deck, we have misuse of spiritual gifts. All right, so some kind of shit going on here, people, because I don't usually read the bottom of this deck. All right, so some kind of magic shit. Somebody's cooking up some shit. It's going to come out in the reading. You don't worry. What's your person experiencing right now on their twin flame or soulmate journey? What are they experiencing right now on their twin flame or soulmate journey? My twin spirits deck. And then the last one, we're going to get a message from your person's 3D self. What is their 3D self want to tell you? And this is the, Naked Flame Healing Messages by Angelic Revelation 144. I'll keep this one. I'll take the next one for you. Nice. Okay. So let's see what we have here. Twin flame marriage. Interesting. Their higher self. What does their higher self want you to know? That this person trusts you. They do. They got trust and faith in you. This person thinks that you are their lover, their twin, their soulmate, their counterpart. You see that double 6 there? And 6 is also about the positive movement forward. It's almost like 8 in that respect, but it's positive movement forward in love. Okay, there's something very nurturing and healing about your energy, Virgo, or their lover, that this person really appreciates. They look up to you. They look up to you. You're like a surrogate mother for this person. Whether that's healthy or no, I'm not gonna judge it. Right? Somebody got little mommy issues going on. Okay, I'm not going to judge it, Virgo. All right, their lover as well, right? But this person trusts you. This person trusts you. Maybe their own relationship with their mother might have been kind of cold. Maybe the mother wasn't responsive to their needs, but there's something about you that is parenting the child within them. That's what I'm getting with this card. All right, they feel free. So I don't know if they're breaking free from something, or they decided, you know what, they're going to be a free spirit. They're just going to break out of a particular mold or a particular box that they may have put themselves in, or people may have put themselves in. But this person just really into expressing themselves and being as authentic as possible. That's what I'm getting with this. Now we have pathological liar. I'm really connecting it with this free card. Now, your person could be a pathological liar. They just are a stranger to the truth, okay? Don't know how to tell the truth accurately. Or they could have been someone who perpetually wore masks and hid who they really were inside, because that's lying, okay? Maybe there are also many things that they haven't told you. Maybe they have secrets. That's lying, because that's lying by omission, okay? So whatever it is, they are realizing that a lot of the things that they experienced in their life is because they weren't authentic with themselves, and they weren't authentic with their partners, with the people around them. They've always hidden their truth, and this is something that they're dealing with, and they're dealing with it by being free and showing everybody who they really are inside. Now, what are they experiencing right now? We have reconciliation. All right, so this person definitely thinking about reconciliation with you. Okay, I don't know if you guys may have reconciled at this point in time, but this is what they're focused on. This is what Spirit is bringing their way. And remember that music says that what you're manifesting, you're calling in love, abundance, and I can't remember the other damn thing. Sorry. Sorry, guys. I remember love and abundance. Love and abundance. That's what I remember. All right. So what is their 3D messages to you? So they said, I feel that you disrespected me and betrayed me. I'm a loyal person and I want to feel that I can trust you completely. And they do. They do. But it looks like there's something that happened here, Virgo. All right. Their lover as well. Please acknowledge the hurt you have caused me, as this will help me to heal. So it looks like something went down between you guys, and from their perception, they believe that you hurt them, but perhaps you have the same perception of them as well. Okay, this could be something mirrored, or maybe you fucked up Virgo or their lover, whoever's watching this. Okay, they feel hurt for whatever reason it is. They feel hurt. All right. Then we have, you are on my mind constantly. Do you think about me often? I'm celibate and waiting for you. You are my one and only desire. I belong to you. So this person, if you guys are not talking, know that they are totally committed to you. I told you, this person trusts you. This person wants to reconcile, okay? And they might be freeing themselves from something or someone or some ideology that may have kept them bound, in order for them to come towards you and really be authentic in this love. So let us pull some cards. Some of you guys are twin flames, because we have this twin flame marriage card on top here as well. All right, so let's have a look. Oh gosh, my cards are tired today. All right, so let's see this trust. All right, so we have Two of Cups in reverse. And we have the Queen of Swords. Now, and it's in reverse. Now, remember, in Rye readings, all reverse court cards are karmic energies. I think, Virgo, that your person might be with somebody else, okay? Your person could be with somebody else, and it looks like they're trying to get this karmic out of their life, okay? Now, your person trusts you, and they recognize that there's nobody else there for them. They might have been dealing, this could be a mother energy. I told you that mother might have been cold. Remember, the Queen of Swords reverse, she's very cold, she's very harsh, she emasculates, okay? So it could be that this person had mommy issues, okay? And they may have manifested another person who is just like their mother into their life, Virgo. And maybe that's what's delaying this connection here. But now that your person has experienced you, they can see the difference. They can see the difference. They trust you. And I think it's very hard for this person to trust anybody because of their experience since childhood. And that experience has affected every love relationship that they have had. So you've done almost the impossible. This person trusts you. What are they working on right now? How are they feeling? They're feeling free. Why? It looks like they might have been going back and forth in their mind, or they could have been juggling you and somebody else, Virgo. But they are taking charge of their life right now. And whatever cycle this is, they are ending it. It is done. They're focused now on releasing any third parties and healing their heart. Okay? They realized they were just frustrating the process and putting a wrench in their own happiness with whatever they were doing. So right now they're freeing themselves. So if your person is with a karmic, okay, know that they're freeing themselves from that situation. If your person has been stuck in their head thinking about this relationship, they don't know which way to go, blah, blah, blah. They're freeing themselves from all these limiting and negative thoughts so that they can be free in order to fully embrace this love. Now we have pathological liar. Let's see what this is all about. So Virgo, it looks like you were dealing with a pathological liar. Yeah, and it looks like they're learning a hard lesson here. All right? Because it looks like their pathological lying manifested a really unbalanced situation. Now, they could have manifested a really unbalanced situation with you or a really unbalanced situation with someone else. Either way, they receive their karma and they have learned that lesson. They know now that it's more powerful to stand in their power and take control of their life. That's the only way forward. Not through lying and hiding behind a mask. So it looks like for some of you, your person may have been married. They're going through some kind of divorce right now. This is my divorce card, the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. And they're doing that, or they're distancing themselves from somebody else, okay, so that they can be their authentic self and that they can be happy. I'm getting also, your person may have been literally a pathological liar. And of course, whatever you are, you will attract into yourself. And it looks like they may have attracted someone who was also a pathological liar into their energy field. And they learned a horrible lesson because they saw themselves mirrored back to them. And that's why they're deciding to change. That's why they learned that lesson. They're like, this is me. This is really me. This is how I act. My God. Right? And they have decided to change. Okay. They needed that perspective. They needed to see themselves in the flesh mirrored back to them. So what are they experiencing right now? We have reconciliation. What's that? What's that about? Alrighty. For some of them, they may have fallen off the wagon in terms of some kind of addiction. Okay. Some kind of yes. They may have fallen off the wagon with some kind of addiction, or they may be walking away from an addiction or toxic situation to reconcile with you. This reconciliation feels different today. It feels like the accounts reconciliation. You know, when you're balancing the accounts, when things have, oh gosh, how do I explain? Yeah, it's karma. There's something that's come to a conclusion, something that's been balanced out. They were with somebody or had some kind of toxic pattern, and they finally walked away from that because they've learned a lesson, and it's like the scales have been balanced. It's been reconciled. So they're walking away from that. I think your person went through some kind of ego death here. Definitely going through some kind of breakup. Yeah, they've definitely made a decision to release some kind of something that did not serve them. They're finally seeing the light. The Two of Swords moves, when it's in reverse, it moves to the Ace of Swords. That's somebody making a decision and gaining mental clarity. Now this person feels like, viewer, this person feels like you disrespected them. I know what you did. And quite frankly, remember, this is their perspective. Okay, it does not have to be based in reality. But as far as they're concerned, you disrespected them and they want you to do something about it. We have the Hermit in reverse. And it's like they feel like if you don't do something about it, this connection, this love connection, can never get off the ground. They want you to make things right. Again, this might be their own perception, Virgo. It doesn't have to be based in truth. But as far as this person's concerned, you've done them wrong in some particular way, and they want you to apologize and admit it, because that's the only way that they can get back into balance. You are on their mind constantly. They're celebrating. Very passionate about you. I think maybe even kind of addicted to you. They feel abandoned when you're not around. Because they're saying you are their only desire and they belong to you, Papa. But I think they've been hiding this. I don't think they've told you all of this, because it's pretty intense. They haven't told you all of that, Virgo. Okay? But this is how they feel. I think this person looks at you in secret. They spy on you. That's what I'm getting. But they have some kind of self-confidence issue that's holding them back. But they're walking away from that, though. Whatever doesn't serve them, whether it was some kind of dysfunctional childhood, some kind of dysfunctional relationship, they're walking away from that. They're setting healthy boundaries, and they are moving on with their life. They're finally seeing things clearly. For some of them, they're making a choice, or they've already made a choice to release a third party to come towards you. All right, so let's look at their heart space and head space where you are concerned. Viewer, when they think about you and they think about this connection, what's going on in their heart and mind? What's happening? We have 9 of Wands reversed. This person's thinking about being vulnerable. I think you may have been dealing with someone very defensive. And just as I said it, we have the 4 of Pentacles in reverse. These 2 cards, when they are in the upright, it talks about someone who is very self-protective. They don't let many people in, but somehow you got in there and they trust you. They trust you. They may not have told you, because that Ace of Swords is in reverse, but this person trusts you and they want to release whatever it is that's been blocking this connection, whatever heart wall they may have that's been keeping you out. They want to lay down that wall. They want to break down that barrier, and they want to talk to you. They want to bare their soul. So when they think about you and they think about this connection, Virgo, what's going on in their mind? What's going on in the mind? We have 2 of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. We have the Star, Aquarius energy. And we have the 4 of Swords in reverse, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. What are they doing right now? A lot of mental gymnastics. Okay? I do think there's a lot of things that are going on in their life, okay? And I do think they may have somebody else that they might be juggling right now. But this is something that, again, they want to reconcile, okay? I think they're tired of their life being like this. And they want to take some kind of action to heal this relationship between you guys. They want you guys to reconcile. And they're being guided by the spirit guides right now. And it's like they you know what this person's trying to do? They're trying to manifest you with their thoughts. Okay? They're hoping that they'll send out that signal. Right? Good God. This person's prideful, you know. They're hoping that they will send out that signal and that you will receive it and that you will be the one to come forward. Okay? They don't want to be the one to reach out. But they're going back and forth in their mind. Should I reach out? Should I not reach out? But I do think there's a lot happening in your person's life right now. Let's pull a card of that 2 of Pentacles. What's this 2 of Pentacles representing? Yeah, everything is unstable in their life. Their life is up in the air. You know what? Some of you guys can watch the Leo reading. Okay? Yeah, their life is up in the air right now. Okay? And they're feeling really insecure about it. Yeah, I don't think they feel like they have the courage to come towards you. They want to take action though. You have that Four of Swords in reverse. Yes. They want to end some kind of burdensome cycle and come towards you because you are their total wish fulfillment. Everything that they could ever ask for, they wish upon a star and they got you. They think you're a prize and they want to be vulnerable. They want to be single to be able to explore this love that they feel in their heart. Let's see their heart space energy for you. We have the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. We have the Page of Wands in reverse, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries energy. And we have the Ten of Swords in reverse, two tens in reverse. All right, what's happening? This person is heartbroken. They think that they've lost you. It looks like you guys aren't talking right now, and this person thinks that this is the end. And it's like a pain that lingers, you know, that pain that doesn't go away. Maybe because it happened suddenly or something like that. They didn't get any closure. So this pain just lingers here. Yeah, because it looks like you guys haven't spoken about it. There was some kind of horrible ending, some kind of betrayal. Remember, this person thinks that you hurt them. Okay, they've been looking back on the past. Okay, and they're looking at the death of this relationship and the lights just went out. Right, I think your person has been quite depressed, but they've been doing this soul searching here, and for some reason this person is still like drowning in pain from whatever the ending was. 1 second, guys, let me just put this back on. This has been doing this for nearly all of the readings, you know, and I think it signals that kind of depression energy. Put it back on. Yeah, they're thinking about the ending between you guys, and they're seeing the lesson. What the fuck? Yes, sorry about that. Yeah, and they're gaining the lessons that they needed to learn from there, but they're also heartbroken by how everything ended up. I think they've been doing a lot of heart healing. This person also, now Ten of Pentacles is my divorce card. It could be that they're going through a divorce right now and they're really frustrated because they think that time is running out to manifest this connection. Yeah, this person's in pain, either from the ending between you guys or the ending that they're going through right now. And it looks like they're going through an ending with a third party. I told you this person was depressed. 1 second, guys. Going back, I'm sorry about that. And yes, it's a totally different day. I had to do this the morning that followed because when I got that call, it was actually my nephews, and they had to sleep over. So I had to pause that reading. All right, so yes, so I was here saying that, you know, they were very depressed because it looks like for some of them they may have just broken up with a third party and they're still in the throes of that ending, or they're thinking about the ending between you guys. It looks like a third party came in between you guys, and because whilst I was saying that my nephew's interrupted, I'm thinking that maybe this third party might have been family members or friends interfering, and you know, I think it left both of you guys depressed, but definitely your person, sleepless nights, all sorts of negative thoughts about everything that was happening. Okay, all right, so that's what that is where their heart is at. They are in pain. They are in pain. Something came to an abrupt end, but just as how this reading was interrupted last night and was paused, okay, so too I'm thinking this connection may be on pause, but I think very soon you're going to get that call, that knock on the door. Your person's going to be back because there's a continuation to this. Okay, it's not over. Both of you guys may think it's over, but it's not. It's not. All right. So Virgo, their lovers, person watching this reading, how are you guys blocking this connection? Right. We're going to focus on all circle of control. How are you guys blocking this connection? All right. We have the Six of Swords. So what I'm getting here is This connection is being blocked because there's some healing that you need to do. I'm going to pull some cards and see exactly what Spirit wants you to focus on. That's one. For some of you, you may need to move on from another situation. Okay, you're being guided by Spirit to do so. It looks like, yeah, some of you guys have a very delicate situation, maybe on some kind of thin ice in another situation. Spirit is asking you to move on from that. How are you blocking this connection? I'll pull cards on it in a moment. How are you blocking this connection, viewer? We have the Hermit. Okay, it looks like you've gone into hermit mode, withdrawn from people and society because you need to go deep within. Or this connection's been blocked so you can do just that. Okay, there's some issues that Spirit is asking you to confront. I'll pull cards on this as well. All right, so Spirit's the main message I'm getting here is that there's some additional healing that needs to be done. Okay, some issues that you need to confront. How are you blocking this connection? All right, Spirit is asking you to trust your intuition and take a leap of faith, but you may not be doing that. All right. So let's see. What does Spirit want you? What is the Six of Swords about? Yeah, Spirit is asking you to stand in your power, okay? For some of you, there is some kind of breakup or divorce or that you need to go through in order to progress and move forward, okay? Some of you guys are definitely with a third party here. That's one. So in terms of going deep within, what issues does Spirit want you to address? Your childhood. Your childhood, but they also want to reflect on some kind of past life wounding. Yeah, there's something in the unconscious that wants to come up that's going to give you clarity. You know what? I'm going to go into, yeah, whatever's in the unconscious has been sabotaging you. All right, let me go into the Wounded Warriors deck and let us see what is this past life issue that Spirit wants you to address. There's some kind of past life wounding that Spirit wants to address. And it says that it's going to give you clarity. You see what I'm saying? Ancestral karma. All right. So viewer, if you're watching this, there's shit from way back that you're processing. You don't even understand why you're going through the things that you're going through. Spirit saying ancestral karma, curses, or toxic patterns. Let's pull a couple cards. Let's see if we get some clarity as to what that is relating to. Okay. So you don't even know why you're doing it, but it's something in your ancestral line. Okay? That's why Spirit is saying it's in your unconscious. You don't know about this shit. So for some of you, you need to do some kind of cord cutting, clearing, something like that. Or you can check Mary Jo for the karma clearing services that she does. I'll put her information below. If I forget, remind me, okay? Yeah, there's some ancestral karma here that needs to be cleared. And what is it related to? Religious or spiritual abuse. Some of you guys definitely watch the Leo reading. Watch the Leo reading because this came out in the Leo reading. Okay? Okay. So it looks like there someone in your family line, whether it's a great or whatever, or even father, mother, somebody in your family line, they misused their spiritual or religious power. So their spiritual or religious ideologies, they used it to control people, whether by casting spells, whether by using their words to bind people. Yes, using, okay, for example, using biblical texts to manipulate others. You know, narcissists like to do that, right? What else would be a good example? Yeah, but just misuse of spiritual gifts. Using spiritual gifts to manipulate, control, or bind people. And for some of them, they may have bound negative entities or forces onto the ancestral line, like making contracts with negative entities. Check Steve Noble. I think he has a lot of meditations about dissolving these kind of cords and attachments. Check his ultraviolet meditation, okay, and get on it because it looks like your ancestors were up to some shit. I don't want to insult your ancestors, but there's something here that needs to be cleared. It's sabotaging you and you don't even know what the hell it is. It's not even your stuff. Let's get another card. What we have here? We have broken home. So Spirit saying there's some kind of pattern in your ancestry where homes are kind of unstable for whatever reason. I don't particularly like this word broken home. I don't know why I use that. Okay, but maybe it's for people to understand better anyway. All right, so there's always been some kind of instability in the family, whether people break up and leave, or there's some kind of alcoholism, there's some kind of dysfunctionality. Okay, Spirit saying it's the way you were raised, and indeed your whole ancestral line, there's a way that you guys were raised that's currently sabotaging your relationships right now. Let's get one more. Ooh, that jumped out. And it was underneath the deck, I saw it and I said, nah. For some of you guys, it's privileged upbringing. Now, it doesn't mean that you had a lot. That's not what it means necessarily. It could be that. Could be affluenza, right? Right? But no, I'm getting that maybe you were raised in some sort of entitlement in some particular way. That kind of privilege that the last child will get, right? And it kind of carried over through life. Thinking that everything is yours, the world, people owe you something. That kind of thing. Or maybe you're spoiled or whatever it was. But there's some kind of privilege that you have here that Spirit is asking you to check. There's something egoic about it. Okay? Whoa, that was heavy. I'm going to leave these out. That was interesting. Alrighty. So based on what we're seeing here, okay? What can we expect will be a person's actions towards you, Virgo, their lover, within a month from you watching this reading? We have the Knight of Swords in reverse. I don't think they're going to be coming forward with any message. That's just Gemini. But this is my pathological liar card. The Knight of Swords in reverse. That's usually a karmic energy. We have the Nine of Wands reversed. And we have the Hangman. I think they're going to be doing a lot of thinking. Okay. A lot of thinking about how they gave their power away in the past to whoever, whatever. Okay. I'm going to get a lot of downloads, a lot of enlightenment about the way that they've been sabotaging their life. I think both of you guys will be going through that, quite frankly, with this kind of introspection, because this is deep. When we talked about this ancestral karma coming down here, that's deep shit. Okay, so I think both of you guys are going to be thinking about that. Okay, I think your person's going to be reflecting upon how they didn't speak their truth, how they were inauthentic in your relationship and in their life in general. For some of them, they're going to be dealing with a karmic energy who's been lying to them and creating illusions and delusions in their life. Okay, they're no longer going to be fighting for that connection. They're just going to give up the ghost. And after they've had this experience to contemplate, what are they going to be doing? Let's see. Yeah, they're going to be moving towards the Empress, right? So having a more solid attitude where you are concerned, Virgo, because this is you, Virgo. So they're going to be thinking about you and them, okay? You and them. That's what they're going to be thinking about, okay? And they're going to try to figure out how do they make the solid offer to you, okay? So I don't think they're going to reach out. I think there's just going to be a lot of thinking that they're going to be doing. All right. So let's see. What's the last bit of advice for you guys? What's the last bit of advice? Well, that's some heavy energy there. So remind me about that, putting that information about Mary Jo. And we have support. Spirit is letting you know that you guys have ancestral support right now. That's as soon as I saw that, I saw ancestral support. And it's support in pursuing your happiness, because this reminds me like of the Three of Cups here with these ladies. All right, let's see what's going on. Let's see what this is about here. But this is also about seeking support in friends and people that you trust. Let's see support. It says, call upon a trusted friend now. Their perspective will reveal insights into your life that you may not have previously seen or considered. So Spirit is saying right now, it's time for a higher perspective and an objective perspective into your life and the way that you've conducted your life and relationships. Only a trusted friend, okay? Some people don't know what they're talking about. Right. These mermaids are swimming in to support you now because they know another viewpoint is required to help you see your situation clearly from all angles. Sometimes we think we have to be our own counsel. I have to do that. But this isn't true. There are times in life when the trusted advice or support of another is key to setting you on the path to freedom from cares or concerns. The support of a close friend or friends is imperative for you right now. If you feel you don't have a friend to call on, then perhaps consider calling a helpline where you'll find an impartial, kind, and receptive ear. If this message doesn't apply directly to you, then someone around you is in need of this advice, and you will provide the support they require at this time. A supportive friend is someone who loves you unconditionally, is non-judgmental, discreet, and has honesty and integrity. In a way, you're placing your heart and soul into their temporary care while you express what's going on for you. Sometimes we just need to be heard, and the support we require comes from someone simply listening to us lovingly and without judgment. This can be liberating on many levels. It's important that you find or offer support. You can also wish or pray for divine support to be sent to help with the situation. The universe is ready to offer all the support you need. All you have to do is ask from your heart. Okay, so they're saying that there's support around you right now, available to you, both in the 3D and the 5D. You pick your pick. You see, what you best need at this particular point in time. But this is not a time to go all recluse and close yourself off, because then you only get your own perspective. Spirit is saying this is time to bounce ideas off of people that you trust. Make sure it's people that you trust. People who are wise, okay? And that is when you're going to get a different perspective, because right now you're only seeing yourself. And Spirit is asking you to see the bigger picture. All right, my love. And you know, I think I told Leo that yesterday. So some of you guys, I think all of you guys should watch a Leo reading, quite frankly. But some of you guys are definitely dealing with a Leo, because that is definitely what I got. Okay? All right, my love. That was your reading. I hope that helped you. Take care. Bye.